Alright kids, sit down, that's right, gather round. Santa EROCK's gonna tell you a story. It's called 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. It's a classic, so pay attention. 'Twas the night before Christmas and all throughout Dallas, every douchebag Cowboys fan was piling in to Jerry's palace. They lost to the Giants and made their own beds, but still had visions of the playoffs dancing in their feeble little heads. The fans were all dressed in blue, silver, and white, and they thought that their Cowboys were gonna put up a fight. When from the visitors' locker room there arose such a clatter, the fans stood up from their seats to see what was the matter. Onto the field they flew with a flash. This was one Christmas party Philly was gonna crash. When what to their wondering eyes would appear but a coach dressed in all black, the same man who kicked their asses earlier in the year. 34-7. You remember that one. His cheeks were rosy, his belly was bulbous, his mustache was thick like the whiskers of a walrus. More rapid than eagles, the boys in green came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. On Babin, on Cole, Tony Romo, they blitzed him. On Vic, on Shady, Dan Bailey kicking field goals but missed them. What kind of asshole ices his own kicker? Shady up the middle, Deshaun going deep. Michael Vick made their secondary look like fruitcakes in cleats. Their offense was battered from head to foot. Their jerseys were covered in blood and soot. Felix Jones was tackled and laid on his back. Their offensive line couldn't stop the Eagles from getting their sacks. Give me another beer, will you, kid? And our eyes, how they twinkled. The Eagles fans merry because the TV showed the look on the face of Jerry. His sad little mouth drawn down like a bow. But how can you frown with that many facelifts, though? But not Andy Reid. He was a jolly old elf. He even smiled at the press conference. I saw it myself. With a clear of his throat and the injury report read, Eagles fans knew they had nothing to dread. But he spoke not a word, just went straight to work, 'cause next week they had the Redskins and that Mike Shanahan jerk. All they want for Christmas is the friggin' playoffs. The friggin' playoffs. Come on, kids, sing along. He sprung to the team plane, to his team gave a whistle, and away to Philly they flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard them exclaim as they flew out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, except you Dallas hillbilly bandwagon cockroach bastards. It doesn't need the rhyme, it's a good story.